is October 15th, 2020. I hope you guys are well. So, we're back on the charts. It is a Thursday. We're going to start off with the dollar index, but that Aussie yen signal, guys, absolutely beautiful. What a great trade. Very deep profits. It went into deep profits this morning, and it's in deep profits right now. We'll talk about that in a sec, but let's get into the kind of the free section of this live session where we're going over the dollar index and then shifting to the paid section. So, the dollar index, earlier in the week, we spoke about two things happening, right? Price either comes up to 93.66, and if it breaks above, it will go and target this high and this high. Now, if it doesn't break above, we will look for price to break below 93.34 and look for shorts. Now, both those options looked real. This one, obviously, we sold off. And then to go down lower, you can see price tried very hard to go lower. Right, printed a nice inverted hammer, but then printed a bullish hammer. So those are two indecision signs. Obviously, the inverted hammer or shooting star is a sell sign, but the next candle was a bullish hammer with a very long wick. So it's pretty much 50-50 at that point. This is the 1 hour time frame, but if you check the 4 hour, you'll see on the 4 hour time frame, which is the one we like to follow, we never got a nice bearish closure below 93.34. We had a bearish hammer, and I keep saying this, but you never ever want to enter short on a bearish hammer. It is not good to enter short on that candle. So after that bearish hammer, price pulled back up, and it closed above 93.63. Once that happened, it took out this high, and then it's about to take off this high. Actually, if you look at the price action, it has matched this high. So if you get a horizontal ray and you just align it, it has perfectly tapped that the horizontal ray to the pip, right? And we've covered this in our sessions where we use significant highs, where we can use significant highs as resistance, right? Resistance doesn't always have to be, for example, it doesn't always have to be a condition where, price does this all the time, right? We have multiple instances of price selling off. That's not always the case. Once you make a new high, like for example, let's say you're in a downtrend and you make this high up here, price can come back up and use the same high as resistance and sell off again, okay? So you always have to watch out for that. Just because it's only been there once, you know for a fact that this has been a significant high. Just because on the 4 hour time frame, when we were going down in that downtrend, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So this is the next lower high we need to kind of take out to kind of go long, right? Usually when you look for trend reversals, I like to wait for at least 2 highs or lows to get cleared. In this case, this is the first high, it's the second high. So if we do break this high, then we can look at the dollar going really, maybe to levels of 94, 95 to happen. This is what's happening right now. So this morning, we had a bullish dollar. Now we will see from New York going to Japan and Aussie whether that strength will continue. Like I said, we could very well use this 93.90 level as a resistance. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame, move this, the 1 hour time frame, we could have a sell-off. So any signs of rejection over here could take the dollar index back down, and then we can trade the majors accordingly. So the weaker dollar, we can go long for the majors. A stronger dollar, so if the dollar index pushes up, then we have a stronger dollar that we can look for shorts for the majors, right? So that is what we have. And again, when we have the dollar index trending the way it is, for example, here you can see it's surging to the upside. That's what makes the trading week easy. That's one of the reasons why Aussie yen completely melted and bring in great profit for us, because the dollar index is trending. And when the dollar index is trending, so is Aussie dollar, and therefore so is Aussie yen. So this is a good sign to see. We're at a potential reversal point, so we may consolidate for a good part of the day. But once we get that break or that sell off, we will have a trending dollar once again, and we can end off the week on a good note. All right. So that is the dollar index. The only level for now you want to watch out for is 93.90. Okay, and see if it closes above or below. If you start seeing these signs of rejection on the 1 hour or even the 4 hour time frame, that's great. If you wanted to go to 30-minute, you may see some signs of rejection already happening. For example, this shooting star candle. So we may have the dollar index come back to earth, but we'll see the higher time frames, such as the 1 hour or the 4 hour, will be much more accurate. All right, so at this point, I'm going to end the free section of the live session, and I'll be going to the paid side. Yesterday, in the paid side, we had a fabulous signal for Aussie yen in deep profit, and I'll even show it because the trade's almost done. But here's a trade for Aussie yen. I mean, this is beautiful. Here's a signal. Here's the analysis, and we're almost there. We're almost there. So that's fabulous. So now I'm going to discuss this signal with the paid members. Again, if you're a free member and you want to join, you can use first 50 to get your first month 50% off. Anyways, let's get to it. So thanks for watching, and now let's get to the paid side.